to say anymore.
He likes to say, I used to have a mind of my own, now I just share hers. Actually, I like to say, he's the brains and I'm the brawn.
So I don't have to say that anymore. I'm Rich Bergdahl, and I'm a broker at the RE/MAX office in Kirkland, RE/MAX Northwest. And proud to say in a month we'll have been there 19 years.
And I'm Nanette Bergdahl.
19 years ago, we did a number of things. 1999, bought a house. 9 months later, got married. Quit 2 great corporate positions here in Seattle to become realtors.
And got a puppy.
And that puppy lived 18 years, so we made a lot of good decisions that year. And that year we joined what is RE/MAX Northwest today. In 2001, September 11th happened, and that was Tuesday. On that Sunday, the city of Kirkland had a memorial down at the park, and I was down there with my wife and daughter, and standing with about 6,000 other residents from Kirkland, and I never felt so detached. I felt like I was standing in a wheat field. So I felt that I needed to get involved with the community so that if somebody else needed help in the future, I could help. Or if my, I'm a tear up. If my family needed help, I could get help. So we immediately, within 2 weeks, became involved in Kirkland Rotary. So as members of that for the last 17 years, that's been a huge way to give back for us in our community. Kirkland Rotary does a lot locally. The nice thing about the Rotary International organization is we can be involved locally and have an effect not only in our community but also in our state, our nation, and throughout the world. Rotary's got 33,000 clubs in all but 4 nations in the world, and they've darn near eradicated polio.
And on top of all the good that they do, that involvement with Kirkland Rotary has given us some of our best friends have come from that association.
The relationships are huge, you know. We're quite involved in Rotary, and we're quite involved in another avenue of community service through the Realtor Associations. And I recently had somebody kind of drilling me down as to why we're so involved, and I just said, I don't know. I just do, and being pushed to answer that question finally brought me to a point to realize the reason we do it is the people. In the Rotary Association and also through the Realtor Associations, what brings us back and brings us into greater involvement more and more each year is the good people that you're working with.
It comes right back to relationships.
It's selfless people giving back to improve their communities through both those organizations.
Well, it's pretty easy to get involved. We were introduced to the Realtor Association through a good friend, and from that time on, we've just branched out. Rich is president-elect for King County Board of Realtors. He's on the NAR board, and we're both on the Washington board. And if anyone is interested in knowing more about our association or how to get involved, we'd be happy to mentor them. So all it takes is just ask.
It was an office colleague that encouraged us to get involved in the Realtor Association, and it was just getting involved, and the great part was sitting in a room with a bunch of other seasoned professionals in the business. In the first couple of years, I think I sat on my hands, but I learned so much by sitting with colleagues throughout the regional industry that have gone through ups and downs in the economy and knew how to survive and had a wealth of information, and also had the giving heart to give back to the association by being involved as a volunteer in leadership.
Once again, you get more than you give. If you get involved and you donate your time and your energy and your passion, you will get it back tenfold.